What's up, Leo? This is going to be your love reading for the first half of May. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me from time to time, so I've put a link to my affiliate Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that gives you access to lots of amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So Leo, let's get stuck into it. I'm going to do a person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of May. And I say potential for those of you who are new to my channel because I incorporate the law of assumption, which essentially means that this is a reading based on one timeline and one version of a connection that you have selected out of infinite versions, because everything on the outside is a reflection of your state, and there are infinite versions of you and said specific person and connection available at any given time. Therefore, anything can be shifted, tweaked and conformed. If you have a desire, you absolutely can have the desire. All things exist at once, okay? All possibilities exist at once and circumstances don't matter. Please do go look into the law of assumption, and I've also done some live streams and Q&As on the subject you can check out on my channel. So the person on Leo's mind, how are they feeling about Leo? Somewhere between hanging in there, move forward, waiting, the Star card, they're hanging on to hope. Leo, the Three of Wands is about the future. Also this sense of like waiting. Two of Swords, yeah. There's a Tower, and then there's that Chariot card about movement. So wanting to come unstuck. There's been some stuckness, and I think with the Tower card, there's also been some kind of an upheaval between you and this person, but they want to move things along and steer things in a better direction. You could be at a distance from this person. That could be why things have been stuck, Leo. I mean, Two of Swords, like travel could be a factor. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, or there's Scorpio energy there. Or there could have just been some indecision or some stagnancy that has caused like an upheaval. And now there's a sense of wanting to move forward, right? We've got 10 of Pentacles, the future vision, right? Family, future vision, commitments, and then there's a 5 of Wands and a 10 of Cups. You've got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, Leo, which means that there's a sense of this person feeling like you make them very happy and you are the future vision, but there's been stagnancy, there's been a tension or a conflict. It could also be family influence that's keeping this stuck, like your family, their family, both families, outside tensions or influences that are sort of blocking the connection. Let's have a look. 5 of Wands, the Moon. Also family, you know, the Moon is also, you know, shadow stuff. So it could be like family influences in terms of like fears when it comes to moving ahead for the future, like because of maybe, you know, the Moon is how we've been nurtured. It can be a mother figure. So there could be some stuff coming up around that that's been blocking the connection. 8 of Pentacles, Leo, how does this person feel about you? Well, partly they feel, I guess, because there's been a Tower, that effort's not really being put into the situation. But then they want to make an offer to you, or they see opportunity. So there's opportunity to move ahead, Leo. Okay, the Moon card can also be secrecy or things being very unclear, and the Two of Swords, the blindfold's been on. So there's just been lack of clarity, or maybe a sense of things being kept in the dark. Lack of clarity, 8 of Swords, or you know, not being honest with one another about the way forward, Chariot card, you know, making a decision about the future. So let's have a look what this Page of Pentacles is and what this person is hoping for. Yeah, the Hierophant card. Okay, so this person sees you as someone that there is potential for a traditional commitment. For some of you, maybe that is the tension or the conflict. There could be differences when it comes to culture, religion, spiritual beliefs, backgrounds. On the other hand, you know, there seems to be this feeling like you do make them happy, but there's a tension. you know, and for some of you that's kept things very stuck. There's been upheaval. Let me have a look at that Hierophant card. Yeah, Page of Cups. For some of you, there's a situation that does involve maybe like children, you know, from outside the connection, and there's conflict and tension there, or there's issues around maybe wanting to have children. Maybe there's differences there. There's some kind of a conflict and family pressure, or differences when it comes to like what's the future vision. On the other hand, there's joy and happiness. And the Moon card can be like also maybe not being completely clear or honest with one another about what's causing all this tension or the block. Do you see what I'm saying, Leo? We've got Taurus energy and Pisces. Yeah, there's a defensiveness. On the other hand, Leo, you know, that could have been the Tower. Maybe there was sort of like a bit of a defensive energy because there's outside pressure of some kind. But then there's also maybe wanting to persist and have success with you. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. I'm going to get your side of the street, Leo, on what's going on. What's this Ace of Swords in the reverse? Justice card. Okay, so this is about contracts. This is about marriage, divorce, etc. Some of you are dealing with a situation where there has been past legalities, divorce, marriage, and there's children in the mix, and so there's a fear in moving ahead and doing that again because there could be losses and stuff, you know, and so indecision around that. For others of you, you know, Justice card, Ace of Swords, it's like just about balance and fairness, and so Ace of Swords in the reverse, so not being completely honest or clear with one another, that's led to a Tower, and this person, there is a sense of wanting to maybe make things right. 3 of Cups though, and 4 of Cups, like there's something about outside influences that have caused a sense of disappointment. Now that could be, like I said, outside, if there's fears when it comes to commitment and relationships and traditional commitments, that could be because outside past experiences have not gone so well and caused a block or a wall or a fear, or they're still lingering if there's like legal matters or children in the mix or something like that. Or otherwise, this is just, you know, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, like disappointment, feeling like there's outside competition. So the 3 of Cups could be, again, like family or friends or influences that are like interfering with the connection because it's causing confusion. 7 of Cups, mixed feelings, confusion, tensions. 7 of Cups, emotional turmoil. On the other hand, Leo, this person wants to persist with you. 6 of Wands. So we've got Libra energy with the Justice card. Let me have a look at you and your side of the street. I mean, this person, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, so there's an offer or something coming through. Judgment card, how do you feel about them, Leo? Like you want to give this a second chance, and I just saw the Emperor, and there seems to be this wanting to build with this person. Emperor card could be a father or a husband figure that you're dealing with, or and then there's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, Leo, it's like there's the fear that the future vision won't work out because there's been old relationships that haven't worked out. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Yeah, Hierophant cards in the reverse. So also could be, again, like differences, not being on the same page, like culturally, religiously, spiritually. And that could be another thing, right? Let me have a look. How does Leo feel about this person? Ace of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So you could feel like this person's been a bit non-committal. 2 of Wands, like it's at a crossroads and a decision needs to be made around commitments, loyalty, stability, but you're manifesting it, Leo. So if you want this, Leo, all this drama and stuff, you can manifest it away. So have a look into the law of assumption and select new version. Be in the state of the person that receives the type of relationship that you want from this person, and make new assumptions about them. If there's been a lot of tension or there's outside influences, circumstances don't matter. That can go away, and people will shift and conform for you. So if you have, I got some shit in one of the videos about how I'm, that this is, I don't care if people don't believe me. You can suspend your disbelief. You can check out all the coaches online like Sammy Ingram, Kim Boaz, Dylan James, all those guys. circumstances don't matter, and the outside will absolutely conform. If there are differences, if there are disagreements, like culture, religion, all that stuff, there is version of a connection where that is not an issue. And I really don't care what anyone says. This is my channel, so you don't have to follow me. Look, Hierophant card, religion, culture, tradition. There's some kind of a clash maybe around that, or there's been issues around commitment. It's been non-committal because there's a crossroads energy here, and that's because there could be outside influences or fears, Eight of Swords. Like, you know, Eight of Swords is our limiting belief. So Leo, it could be that, you know, there's this situation. Firstly, some of you are dealing with a situation where, like, there's a feeling of being trapped by expectations. Again, that could be religion, tradition, culture, spiritual beliefs. So that's like where we get very stuck in our mind. And that could be like the assumptions, right? So that the person's not going to change, or all these people are influencing the situation. It's impossible to break free from that, or something like that. Or for some of you, you know, there's a lot of fears about commitment because commitment hasn't gone very well before. And so there's this sense of being at a crossroads and unsure about that. That could be on your end too, Leo. So not just on this person's end. It could be both of you, or I don't know, Eight of Swords, you want to kind of set yourself free though. Is it that you want to set yourself free from this, or you want to set yourself free from the old dynamic? Because you can have either, Leo. If you don't want this person, that's totally fine. It looks like you've been trying to manifest something stable and committed with this person, but feeling like it could go that way or that way. You're still kind of at a Two of Wands. There has been upheaval. Let me have a look at this Magician card. Yeah, like I feel it's been a little bit passion, but maybe a little bit in and out, or hot and cold, for the reasons that I've already explained. It's been slow to get it to where you want it to get to, but you're still kind of moving in that direction, wanting something stable and committed with this person. You know, so you can, Leo, you're manifesting it. So you absolutely can. If this is someone that you desire and you want it to go in a different direction, this person's still moving towards you and they want to persist. But maybe there is some defensiveness, or there is some drama because of outside influences or fears because of the past, right? So you can shift that. You just need to focus on you and your limiting beliefs, okay? So again, for those of you who agree with me, or who believe this is their reading, you can have a look into, there's nothing to change but self, and no one has free will in your particular reality, the reality that you're choosing and experiencing. You are the God of your reality, so you can shift this. There is passion. It's a bit stop-start, but you're still kind of moving towards something stable with this person. You're still wanting it. But then you're also like, should I walk away? Eight of Cups and disconnect. So that's the Two of Wands. Keep working on it, okay? Two of Wands. Keep working on it or walk away, because you've got Ten of Cups in the reverse. They have Ten of Cups in the upright. Like, you're not sure if this can lead to your happily ever after anymore. Maybe the version of the connection, the way that it's been going, there's been an upheaval, because yes, that version is not the ideal version that you would like. But like I said, guys, the ideal version does exist. And so you can shift this, or you can decide, Leo, that it's not right for you, but maybe it still is your reading and you wanted to do a check-in. This person is still kind of, there is an offer, or there is communication or something coming through in May, because we have the Page of Pentacles. So I see opportunity here. Let me have a look, Leo, at how this person feels and what they're coming in with. See, there's anxiety, hurt feelings, deja vu, repeated cycles, repeated patterns. So it's been going around a little bit, Leo. We've got, okay, bottled up, keeping things inside. There's toxic. Oh, secrets, not opening up. And then proposal, commitment. I did say to you, it feels like things have been concealed and you're both not being very clear, or this person's not been very clear with you. Reflection, dark shadow. All right, and then I have divorce, legal papers. So I did say to you, for some of you, this person is carrying sort of like a lot of fears, and there's some shadow stuff around commitment because there has been past stuff, right? That hasn't really worked very well. But that's then coming down to whatever has been created from their own beliefs. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Or like there's a cycle that keeps repeating. Like they've had toxic relationships, and so there's stuff that needs to be worked through with that moon card. But Leo, again, there's also proposal, commitment, taking to the next level. And then I would just say to you guys, like, if that's the issue and you feel like this person, they have all this work to do and work on their fears and fears of commitment or whatever. I mean, they still seem to want to, but maybe you're getting kind of a weird, inconsistent Knight of Wands in-out result, where it seems that way and then it seems it's not that way, and it seems that way and then it's not. When the mirror is wonky, it's because there's, if you look into the law, guys, and you actually want to take back your power, you can manifest the consistency and the decision, because there was indecision and lack of clarity. You can. It's just like they're still you pushed out on this current timeline. So you can select a new version that chooses you, and you guys are committed and all that stuff. Yeah. There's blind, exactly. So there's something about lack of clarity. And this person also, there's been a lot of uncertainty here. And also perhaps, you know, fear could be some projection between the two of you, and that's creating a lot of fear, like Seven of Wands, defensiveness, fear, which creates toxic patterns and cycles, because there's been Tower card, and keeping things inside. I said maybe not being clear with one another about maybe feelings, but also about like fears about commitment or outside influences, okay? Yeah. But exactly, because then we have faith, wishing, praying, hoping, and then we have ascending, learning, transcending, new phase. And I did say this person still wants to persist, and they do actually want the commitment with you. So if you want that, you can keep building for that, and you just must not stay anchored into the old version of the connection and make the assumptions that this person is not going to change and that this is how it is. And when you look into the law and the coaches that I've recommended, it's going to help you guys to shift that and to have a new experience. The outside is just, people will show up only according to what you assume. And if you've had a build up of experiences, it can be hard to shift that, because it's like those experiences now are supporting, you know, how you see them, which essentially, guys, is the version of them that you have selected out of the infinite, that is the mirror to you on this current timeline. That is you pushed out. That might be triggering a belief that you have about yourself. So you need to shift into a version of you, select a version of you that also already exists, that doesn't have a certain belief. Say, you know, whatever is being reflected back to you, because this, it says completely done. Now this says either moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, or coming full circle. So there's opportunity to do any four of those, right? And it's up to you, Leo, what you want to do. We have finality, differences, breakup, not looking back, divorce. Some of you, divorce is playing into this or has played into this. For others of you, there's been a Tower card, there's upheaval, and there's opportunity here for a new phase and to leave behind the old and, like, you know, move ahead, okay? I hope that makes sense, Leo, and is helpful, and I hope that it resonated for some of you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.